What is love? Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me in my What is Love project. 30 days exploring what is not, and whatever is love. Day 4 Loving Words. There are all kinds of loving words like I love you, you are my sunshine. I think all words that are spoken with loving intention, with kindness and care, they are all loving care. And we can use these words sometimes to give support or even guidance. And sometimes when we really, really love someone and care for this someone, we might have to say some loving words that are actually quite difficult to say. These are known as constructive feedback, or even criticism or negative comment, especially if the recipients don't want to hear these words. And no matter how much practice that we have put into it to deliver these words with utmost kindness and care and love, the recipient might not always be able to receive the loves that comes with these words. I'm sure we have all come across situation like this, maybe in both this giving and receiving side. And it's easy to know why it is difficult. But what I find more puzzling is that some people find it even harder to receive some truly, truly loving words. And these are known as compliments. What do you do when someone gives you a compliment? Do you willingly accept the compliments? Do you receive and feel all the love that comes with it, the support? Do you go like, yes, this is true. This is the truth about me. Thank you for acknowledging it. And now my shiny quality shines even brighter. I am beaming with love and joy. And please allow yourself to absorb all my beaming love and joy as my gift to you. Do you do that? I don't. So what do you do? Do you try to say the opposite? Like, no, I'm not that great. You're wrong. You're lying. Or maybe you might say something dismissive. What, this old t shirt is very cheap. Maybe it is true. But why do I have to say that to balance it out? Or would you try very hard to just find something nice to say about this person and give the compliment back? Is it because you want everyone to feel good together? Or is it because you're not used to having that loving attention and you rather put that attention to this somebody? Hmm. Or maybe you would just say thank you and move on quickly to talk about the weather. So, what do you do when someone gives you very beautiful compliment? See, I easily take in constructive feedback, even when sometimes people shout it at me, or even if I try to defend myself and say it's not true. All the words always stay with me, and I think about it and again and again and again. I take in these words very easily because, especially in the past, they confirm my belief that I am worthless. And when someone gives me a compliment, I use all the ways I can think of to deflect it because they are against my belief. So I noticed these habits of mine, but I never thought to do anything about it until one day I realized the extent I took to deflect these compliments. So what happened was that when we were living in Athens, as you might know, there are a lot of refugees, a lot of migrants, and I went to a migrant center for women to volunteer my healing services. And the chairperson took time to talk with me. She wanted to understand my job, what I do, how I can help people. And then in the end, she gave me a suggestion. She said a lot of women who go to this center, they were hurt badly in the past. They might come from a different culture. And it would be very good if I were to give a workshop to these women so that they could meet me in a group environment so that we can build some trust between us. I told her I've never done that before, but yes, it's a good idea and please let me think about it. So I went home and I started thinking, I'll probably take some simple techniques from kinesiology and put a workshop together. And while thinking, I thought, why don't I email my kinesiology teacher? Her name is Jennifer Hand, and she's like my favorite teacher. So I emailed her and I told her what I was doing and asked if she could give me some idea. And when I received her email, I was very happy because I always love receiving her emails. And so I started reading it. It was a long email with 9 paragraphs, and I was very excited with a lot of good idea. And after a while, I thought something was not normal. I kept skipping the first paragraph. So I thought, let me just go back to the paragraph. And my brain is like, no, don't go there. That's not information about like what you do with the workshop. Just ignore it. But no, this is not normal. So I keep going back. And it was so hard for my eyes to focus there. At the end, I have to force myself to look at every word, and I even had to say it out loud with my mouth so that I can concentrate. So, what are those words? Let me read it out to you so that you know I have made a lot of improvement because I can say it out loud even on this video. So, I can't do English accent. Let me do it with my Chinese accent. Jennifer said, "Hello, Stephanie. Well, that's really good news that you are going to prepare a mini workshop. And there is one thing I would ask you to remember that you do have many skills and much useful knowledge in this area. I am sure that whatever you do will be of value. Your presence and generous attitude will be a huge support." It's actually will be a huge support. I read it wrong. I don't want to give her like a grammar mistake. So these are her words. And after I read it out loud to myself, I started crying. You see, it was as if I have placed myself in the rubbish dump, thinking that that was where I belong. And then my teacher Jennifer came and shined a torch down and said, "Stephanie, what are you doing there? No, you're not. You don't belong there. Come on out." So this was how I felt. And but she acknowledged my worth. And that was a very valuable experience for me. So then, it's my note. Do you know, have you ever thought about compliments are actually a gift that our friends or teachers or our family want to give us, sometimes even from strangers? And behind these words, there are often a lot of love, support, encouragement, and all the even admiration, appreciation, adoration, all the A's. But until a gift is fully accepted, it's just hanging there, still wrapped up, or even there if you kind of deflect it and put it aside. And so, all that gift's gone to waste. Why? And so then I thought, maybe I'll do an experiment. Maybe the gift is still there. So let me tell you what I did, and which I do often when no one is watching. And maybe you would give it a go as well when no one is watching. So I find somewhere comfortable and I stay there and I kind of calm down because, especially for the first time when I did this experiment, it took a lot of effort to not fall back the old way, to just keep thinking that I am a piece of rubbish. So yeah, breathing always helps. And so I find a comfortable place. I calm down by focusing on the breathing. And then I draw up a memory. Perhaps someone gave me a compliment face to face, or my first time I just read that email, that paragraph again. And then I close my eyes and then I say to myself, I am ready to accept this gift now. Please let me accept and receive all the love and joy and support and whatever it is, the good energy that come with this gift, these words. And so I just sit quietly after that. And then magic happened. It was like as if these words together with this energy just come right to my heart. I could feel it also on my skin sometime. I could feel it. It was like this torch shining onto all my qualities, my worthiness, and all these qualities of mine actually shine. And then I felt this joy and I feel I'm beaming. And you know what? When a gift is truly accepted and received fully, gratitude comes automatically. You don't even have to try. You don't have to say thank you or anything. The energy of gratitude is there. But of course, I always wish to say thank you just in case. And so there you go. That was my experiment, which I do often, and I invite you to give it a go. And if you like homework, I suggest some homework for you. How about find a piece of paper, a pen, to write down all your really, really shining quality. And maybe you can invite a friend to do it with you. Maybe you can each write about your own shining qualities, what you're good at doing, that sort of thing. And then your friend does the same, and you write down also what you find is the most shiny quality, or what they do really, really well. And then you exchange your thoughts. I have done this with friends, and it's really, really wonderful experiences, and we had a lot of fun, especially when we would each read out our own shining quality. It's a very exhilarating experience, like very freeing. It's like finally I accept the truth about myself. So I wish you a lot of loving words always for yourself, and I hope that you are able to receive all the loving words that are given to you. Thank you very much for joining me again. See you tomorrow.